All right, welcome back. So the sun's actually out for the first time this week, literally all week, here in southeastern Pennsylvania. So I wanted to get outside and do a little garden tour. There's not much growing right now, it's February, but wanted to give you an idea of what we had in store this year, what I'm planning, and just try and get in the sunlight. And of course, as soon as I came out, the sun disappeared behind clouds, but we'll make it work. So let's get going here, and you can finally see the garden for the first time, not buried in snow. They're telling us we're going to get another foot of snow tomorrow, so this is the only opportunity we had to really show you the garden. So let's take a walk around. So in the front here we have our herbs. Most of these should come back. The sage looks rough, but he'll survive. We got thymes and oregano here, thymes and oregano over here, lavender has seen better days. We'll be replanting that, that's all right. And I'm not convinced that that rosemary is going to survive. So these are the 4 big beds. These are all 6 by 4 foot, L-shaped, so 32 square foot total in all 4 of these, which gives about 128 square feet. And then these are 6 by 4 foot beds as well, but they're just rectangular, so 24 square foot per each. So we're working with about 272 square feet of growing space, if my math is right. This is some parsley. This might come back. I always grow fresh parsley like an annual anyway, so even if it doesn't come back, that's okay. So this year, let me come up from this angle over here. The plan will be to mostly grow peppers in these 2 beds here. And then these beds here, the soil's a little more dense. Let me see if I can show you. It's really wet right now, but it's pretty dense as soon as you start pushing down there. So we're gonna grow potatoes in these 2 beds. That way we can kind of naturally turn them over without really digging. And that should loosen them up for fall plantings then. I'm gonna do some carrots here and then beets there as well. So we'll do mostly potatoes and then a little carrots and beets, all root crops. Try and loosen things up. Last year we had mostly lettuces here, so we're gonna do peppers instead. And these beds, I kind of call these the overflow beds. We have this cattle panel arbor running down the middle, which I'm not sure what I'm going to grow up these yet. Tomatoes for sure, and then beans, peas. I may even try a loofah, I'm not quite sure yet. But these will be the allium beds. So you saw we started the onions and leeks, so we'll do some onions here, some leeks over here. We have garlic already in these beds here and here. We planted that in November, so you can still see a little bit of it here coming up. It just had a foot of snow sitting on top of it and ice, but hopefully it's gonna make it. We'll see. And we still have some carrots from last season. Now they look rough, and I just wanted to overwinter them and see what would happen. So we'll see. Time will tell if these survive when we get some carrots in the spring, but as of now, you can see a carrot right there actually. So they're still there. So we'll see if they come back. We got some there, we got some here, and we got some there. That's just where I had empty spots last year. And then we're gonna do cabbages in this bed and this bed. And normally the way that I try to compartmentalize my beds is, since these are 6 foot, my mind just kind of operates off the square foot gardening rule. So I'll use 4 foot of growing space for whatever, and the other 2 feet, I'll plan on having that go up the arbor, whatever I decide to grow there. And if there's extra space, you can always do lettuces or turnips or little stuff that kind of grows quickly. So that's the basic plan for the spring. It'll adjust as I get some stuff growing in the shop. And this is just our flower row here. And this is echinacea, and we got daisies, and we usually do a bunch of annuals in here as well. So we'll see what survives. Like I said, everything's still kind of covered, but we're getting more snow, so that's the basic plan for this year, and more to come. Okay, quick update on the seeds we started last week as well. So this is our allium tray, and as you can see, the germination is actually really good. We sowed less of the onion seeds because there's only 75 in the packet, I believe. So almost 100% germination here. A couple on the top didn't do so well, but that's kind of to be expected in these giant flats for me. The leeks look awesome, so really happy about that. These will get moved out to the shop. this coming week because we'll be starting peppers, and peppers and tomatoes and eggplants, they all have to come in here and stay in here because they need the warmth. Otherwise, they're not going to do anything. And then our other tray here, we have our scallions, which look great, our celery, which will have to be thin, but the celery came in amazing, and the best surprise, the Nicotiana and the snapdragons, all great germination, really tiny. I'm gonna have to thin these out a lot, but that's all right. Let them come up a while so I can actually see what's going on with them, and we'll thin them out one to a cell, and we should be rocking. So really happy about the germination on the flowers. Wasn't sure how that would go. Worked out great. So next week we'll get started peppers, cabbages, all kinds of stuff. It's gonna be March soon, and that's when it all starts happening. So till then, it's time to garden. Well, as predicted, the snow is back. At least someone's enjoying it. See you next week.